Who's the dumbest person you've ever met? Okay.
OP.
This is OKOP. I'm Samuel Donner.
And I'm John Frye.
And we tell the funniest stories on the intranets, almost like we sing them to you with the sweet, sweet lungs of singing.
Of the air of the gods.
Air of the gods. I'm actually imagining like a mariachi band, but full of Zeus and Poseidon. Like,
That's definitely our style. The question is like, is it like Zeus and Poseidon with like the full outfit?
Full outfit. Yeah. Full outfit,
definitely.
Everything. Yeah, it's got to be.
Their
Anyway,
pecs just bulging out.
I got a question for you, John. Actually, and not even a story. You ready?
Let me know. What is it?
Who's the dumbest person you've ever met? It's not uncommon as a teacher to have students who are a bit behind the curve in certain aspects, but 99.99999% of the time, they are keen to understand something. They might not understand how to identify a noun or what theme is, but they somehow know how to make a mean plate of nachos. Like, you learn pretty quick not to judge a fish for their tree climbing ability,
Right.
I thought this was the rule when I was teaching until I met Kevin. Kevin isn't his real name, but it doesn't matter because he can't spell it anyway. Kevin was a student of mine during my last year of teaching. He came to my classroom with very little to show for his academic past. He had moved a few times and thus was missing a lot of typical test scores that we use to try to ballpark their ability. Don't worry. It was ballpark. We didn't make any decisions until we actually had a chance to sit and talk with them and work with the student for a bit.
Okay.
I thought, that's fine. I'll just do some one-on-one with Kevin and see what's up.
Good idea.
One-on-one with Kevin was like conversing with someone who'd forgotten everything in a freak, if not impossible, amnesia incident. There was no evidence that he had learned anything past the second grade, and he was in 9th grade.
Oh, dear.
Flabbergasted, I figured we needed to get more serious with this. If he was going to be in my class, I needed to know why and how he didn't understand anything. I decided to meet with him, his guidance counselor, his parents, and another teacher to see what was really going on. This is where it all became clear. It was some incredible fluke that his family hadn't been wiped out of the face of the earth years ago. Odds are his entire heritage was based on blind luck and some kind of sick divine intervention that saves his family every time a threat presents itself. Kevin was the genetic pinnacle of this null achievement. Even with my instructional lead, this woman couldn't even find a redeeming trait at the bottom of the Marianas Trench. And she failed to see any reason this kid or his family should be alive today.
God.
So here's the list of events that made it abundantly clear that God exists and he's laughing uncontrollably. Kevin frequently forgot when and where classes were, and on more than one occasion, I had to retrieve him from other classrooms. Kevin ate an entire pack of 24 crayons.
A 9th grader.
Puked. And then did it again the next day.
Oh.
This is 9th grade. I have no idea where he got the crayons.
Oh.
Kevin was removed from the culinary arts program after leaving a cutting board on the gas stove and starting a fire twice. Kevin threw his lunch at the school resource officer and tried to run away. He ran into a door and insisted it wasn't him.
Oh my God.
Kevin stole my phone during class. I called it. It rang. He denied it was ringing. Not that it wasn't his. Not that he did it. No, he denied that the phone was actually ringing. He tried it 3 times before the end of the year.
Oh my God.
Kevin called the basketball coach a mother effing B during gym. Basketball tryouts were that afternoon. Kevin tried out. It did not go well. Kevin's mom could never remember which school he went to. She missed several meetings because she drove to other schools, none of which he ever attended. Kevin would say the N-word a lot. Kevin was white, and this high school was 84% black. Kevin got beat up a lot. Kevin stole another student's iPhone and tried to sell it back to them. Kevin didn't understand that his grade was dependent on tests, quizzes, homework, classwork, and participation. Kevin finished his first semester with a 3% average.
3%.
Average. He then tried to bribe me with $11. Kevin spit on a girl and said, "You should get out of those wet clothes." The girl was the Spanish student teacher. Kevin didn't know dogs and cats were different animals. That's all for this one.
God, I don't even know what to say. At first, I was like, wow, this poor kid is just so stupid. And now I'm just like, I don't even know what to think. Like,
Kevin seems like a mean stupid.
yeah. Like at first, I was like, oh, it's kind of adorable in some way. Like he's just eating crayons. And then it's like, oh, he's like so mean. Like, what's going on here?
Yeah, is not Kevin's no good. No good. But you know what's always good?
Smashing that subscribe button.
Subscribe, follow us on Spotify, support us on Patreon with the OGs.
Desiree Canterbury, Keegan Simmons, and Kathy Quigley.
Kathy Quigley. Thank you for watching or listening, and we'll see you soon.